Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. We're on our way. We're still here at the state park. It's a beautiful day, a little more chillier than it was yesterday, a little colder. But we're going to load up here after a while. We're going to go ahead and have lunch. We made some extra pork chops and chicken yesterday. We'll make a big salad. Beth and Alan had to run somewhere, so they're going to come back here. And one thing about staying at state parks, especially here at this one we're at, is you don't check out to 3 or 4 o'clock. So we like that because we're close to home, so we don't have to get up early and just head back. Let's show you the campsite real quick. I like this back here because if you have kids or someone wants to come with you and they want a tent camp, they can do that here. There is let me pull it down here. There is a fire pit right here, a picnic table, and we do have electric hookup back here, as you can see right there. So you have a couple of things like that here, and then back over here, right around that tree, between the little trees here, is the water. So they have water throughout the facilities here. So we just ran a water hose from there and put some water in our camper. When we got here, we asked if we could do that. They said, well, usually you're supposed to do it out front, but go ahead and do it now. So that's what we did. Then they have their trash. It's right here. So slept good last night. It was a good night's sleep. And so we'll share some things with you today as we get ready to leave. But like always, if you like our videos, please subscribe. Give us a comment. We love to comment back and forth with you. Also, hit the bell and share. We'd appreciate that. And if you're watching this on your television, which we do us a favor, grab your tablet, grab your cell phone, go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us with our channel. It helps our channel grow when you do those things. So we're going to take you out on this journey today. I have to get up on top and sweep everything off today because there is, as you can look up, there is a lot of trees in the area. And I always recommend, even if there's no trees around, always get up, especially slide outs, if you have those, and sweep and make sure there's nothing up there, because you don't want to grab something and push it back underneath and then cause some damage to your pull out. So you always want to make sure that you get up there and you check that out. It's very important that you do that. Again, no matter if there's anything up there, any trees up there, you want to just make sure you check it, make sure it's good. So if there's something that you want to ask or something you want me to show you with our channel, comment below and we'll try to bring that into our channel and show something that how we do some stuff. Because we're here to help you out also. Listen, we're going to, Teresa said, get the food ready so when Beth and Alan get back, they can go ahead and we can eat something and just take our time. We may walk around here a little bit. Not as tired and sore as I thought I would be as yesterday after walking that 4 miles. And again, it was uphill a lot, and then coming back, you went up and down valleys and stuff to get back, but enjoyed it yesterday. So let's see what we can get into today before we leave. Is if you see these, I've got these containers in here. We keep Teresa's some shoes in here. I keep some shoes in here. A couple storage things in here. We keep air compressor in here, a small one, so we can make sure that when we leave and we check our tire pressure to make sure they are appropriate. Even if short distance from home, we do that. I'm gonna head over, since we've already grilled out. I keep my grill right here. I basically leave it there. Even if I'm going to use it at home, then I put it right back when I'm done with it after it cools down. That's what we did last night. Al used his, I used mine. I'm gonna head over. We done the grilling yesterday over at Al's, so I'm gonna go over there at his campsite. So I'm gonna go over and pick that up, go ahead and put it in here today since we done all of our grilling last night. But But we like this. We put our shoes, Teresa's got one for her, I've got one for me. We keep that, one's for charcoal, and one's just some extra stuff thrown in it. Always keep a pair of boots in there, just in case I need those for something. But we're gonna go over here and get our grill. I'm going to fasten it down in the back, and that way I don't have to worry about that tomorrow morning, or worry about that this evening doing it. So anything I can get done this morning that doesn't take away from my experience today, I'm gonna go ahead and do. And pick that up. People's asked me, I'll show you our charcoal. You probably saw that yesterday. It's a smoker, charcoal kind of combination thing. So one thing I've learned about these, you put charcoal in and you let it go for a little bit before you start doing your stuff outside. But this one right here is mine. I like it. If I can get it up here so you can see a little bit. There it is. But again, you have to start a little bit earlier and let it smoke, because it's a smoker too, and it puts a good flavor into your meat or anything else you're doing. So I'm gonna pick this up. Can't videotape me carrying it over there. I'm gonna take it over and put it in the back of the truck. And again, I keep it in there basically all summer unless I'm gonna use it at home. That way, if I get ready to go somewhere, it's already back there. We keep those tubs in the back of the truck or right in the garage, so we can just make sure we got, if we need extra shoes in there, take them out, we do that through the week, and then we just throw them in the back of the truck when we get ready to leave. That way we don't have to store everything in our camper at one time. So let me get that over there and get it put back in the truck. Well, there you see it. I've got it just sitting there. I just use ordinary kind of straps and just fasten it down there so it's easy to put in, easy to get out. One thing I like about my Ford truck and is as you get older, I've got a step. I've got something to hold on to climb up there to do all this. So I just take the straps and strap it down on the very back. That way, when I get a place, I can just take it off easily, set it off, and then, like this morning, I'm putting it on, and because we're done using it for this trip. So that's one thing you can, like I said, do. Sometimes, if I know we're leaving early in the morning, I'll go ahead and pack a lot of stuff up that night, so it's easier on me the next morning, and I can enjoy the morning without trying to put everything up. So I'll do this, and we'll talk to you in a few moments. I know this is kind of basic, but what I do is I connect it here, run it through here, and I wrap it around this to make sure this don't come open, and I just fasten it down here. Then I do another one back there, and I have never had a problem out of anything with it. So if you put yours in a different way, comment below and let us know how you do that. Might be something I try, but this is just easier for me. And then basically I got everything in the truck I need in there already. So let's see what else we can get into this morning. Well, this is what you do when you don't have to check out early. You pull out, let the sun hit you, and you just enjoy the rest of the day somewhat, because we're not going to check out till late today. We don't have much to do around the camper though.
I've done a bunch. I just have to finish up putting, a few things up.
Well, some of
my kitchen up.
Some of the stuff you would have done last night, we done this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the late checkout.
I do enjoy that. It means a late check-in but we typically travel later.
Yeah.
So it works really good for us. But it may not for you. But, you know, you just have to see.
Well, one thing at the state parks here, it is later check-in, but, you know, if you want to leave early, you can. But we're enjoying the day. We're going to eat a salad in a few moments and sit back here and probably check out what time? 3:30?
Just whenever everybody feels ready to go.
We will have to stop and empty our tanks out as we leave. First time doing that. So we'll show you our food and stuff in a few moments.
Contaminate.
Well, here's our salads. We're working on them. I worked hard today. Look at these. I cut all those up.
Rodney.
And took the chicken we had last night and cut it up. Look at that. Got that ready. If I could get Beth and Alan and Teresa to help me out a little bit, this would be enjoyable.
We get a whole lot more done.
Well, you would.
Yep.
Okay, tell them who's done all the work, sis.
Well, they cooked the chicken yesterday. Peppers and onions.
And who cut up all the stuff?
It just cutting stuff up. It wasn't much.
And I do have to correct something. You have to check out by 3.
What'd you say, 4?
I said 3 or 4.
Oh.
So we're going to eat our salad. It is going on 12, so we're going to sit around for about 2.5 hours. And basically do very little. But don't the salads look good?
How much water y'all got left?
I don't know. Randy, how much water do we have?
We have, we're down to 1 bar.
We are too.
You used more than we did.
Well, I was using a 3.
Oh, okay. Freely using.
She was using the water freely.
Well, we're going to go for and eat our salad, and we'll talk to you in a few moments. Okay, one thing that we're doing, Al went and got some new locks for this right here on the front of our camper. Because a lot of people don't know this, a lot of these locks are all the same on all the campers. So by replacing this, someone cannot get in ours that's maybe have a key that would fit theirs, could fit ours. What he got us was, Al, can you show that to me?
Yep.
The ones that looks like. These are a little different. He's already put the ones.
The keys.
The keys are, if you can see that, are made like this. It's a little different.
And that's the lock.
And the locks are like that. So we're going to place these, and we're going to take, maybe there you can see it. These locks off, just ordinary key locks. So we're going to take those off, and it's real easy. All you got to do is, mine is remove these screws. Yours, you got to do
Well, no, it's the same thing.
your socket, right? You
Well,
use a
no,
socket on
just use a socket to put the new ones on.
Okay.
Old ones, you take it off with a screwdriver.
Okay, so we're going to take these off and replace them, and we'll show you how it works when we're done. Okay, this is what we took off. And this is the new one we put on. You can see the difference. Ordinary key, different key. So Al, you can go ahead and lock that up. Just lock that up here. It's got it. It's a different key. Very simple to put on though.
Yep.
So tell them again why we did it.
Well, I think all the Grand Designs, the passage through, have a key that fits all of them. So if you're having your camper in storage, it's probably a good idea just to change the lock so you're the only one that has a key to it.
But you ordered 4 of them, so
Yep.
I mean, ours will match. So if we ever lose a key.
We've got 4 keys, we've got 4 locks.
Yeah. So, okay, I just thought that might be a good idea for you to change out.
Yep.
Since we have a lot of time here on Sunday, we're checking Al's tire pressure. It is down. On these campers, the tire pressure is supposed to be about 65.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you what he's doing. And I like this pump that we have, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you how you set this one.
Just you do the plus or minus. My set for this PSI is 65 pounds. So we moved it up to 65. And we just...
It just lets
It
you know where
actually
he's
tells
at.
you currently what's...
He's at 61.
61.
Okay, it automatically kicks off, and we always just do it one more time.
There you go.
I like the Cobalt one because it does let you, you can check your truck, you can check your camper. Al just didn't have time to check his tires, and we're kind of close to home, so his was down, so we're using this to get them back up to where they're supposed to be. And basically, we do this every time we're going out camping, just check them to make sure they're right. So I encourage you to do that because you'll get better gas mileage and etc. if you got your tires at the right place. Also, it gives you a chance to inspect them to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. So I know we had a flat at the house. I went out, looked everything up, noticed we had a flat, and we're part of Good Sam's. So we called them and they came out immediately and changed it, put us about an hour behind time. I could have done it at home, but I told my wife, I said, we're members. We pay for it, so I let them come and change the flat. And then when we got to where we was at, I took out and got the tire fixed and put it on as my spare. So encourage you to check those on a constant basis to make sure you're getting the right tire pressure. Also on my truck, I run 35 on the front of my F-150, and when I'm pulling the camper, I set my air pressure on the back tires on my truck to 40. I talked to Discount Tires. They told me that's what they would recommend, so that's what we're doing. So let's finish out the day here in a few moments, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes. Well, look what's happening today. Sis is doing the driving to go and dump our tanks. This is the most she's ever driven with the camper. So we are pulling in here to empty the tanks. Alan's already up here. This is the first time we've done this, so we might tape a little bit. Okay, we might not, so we'll see.
Have I got it good over on your side?
Yep, you're fine on my side. So let's go up here and unempty. Let's empty these tanks.
This is the first time that we are actually dumping at a dumping station. And we typically have full hookups when we camp. This is the first time we're having to do this. So I am behind the camera.
We've got two gray tanks. We got one for the front for the sink, and then we have one in the back for the shower. So I'm emptying this one first, and Teresa will pull, as you just saw, first time she has driven with the camper on. Then what we do up front, we drain the black first, and then you do the gray second because it cleans out the line. Then you have this here where you can rinse out your line before you put everything up. So it's the first time I somewhat like this because with us, you've got to put a cord here, a T, and into your sewer. This right here, we just do it pretty quickly as we're leaving.
Using just like is that the normal segment of
yes, it's the same way. Teresa usually don't see this part because I'm doing this while she's inside. But it's just something new. And like I said, I somewhat like this. We couldn't do this if you were camping 5-6 days. The 3 or 4 days we probably could do this. We learned how to conserve water. So we did not use as much water as Beth and Alan. They did not try to conserve. We did because we're just trying to train ourselves.
Well, one thing is we were close to the water.
Yes, if we needed it.
You weren't allowed to, be hooked up to it, but we were close enough that we could have filled back up. But I think we did relatively well.
So
I'm not sure how much water is still in our water tank.
Fresh tank?
Yeah,
We're down to one little thing left, so
are you just going to leave it, or
we'll probably empty it out too, just to see how much water we had in there, so we'll know how it is.
Okay.
So, but we'll talk to you in a few moments.
Still.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this program today. One thing about coming up here and doing the dump, you've got to watch the trees coming out.
Yeah.
Alan about hit a tree. It's really narrow, so if you don't swing far out, you might hit a tree. So you need to watch that. But I've enjoyed this time, haven't you?
It's been fun.
Today, not checking out, it's 3:30. So we left up around 3. We took our time dumping and all that stuff because it was our first time. So listen, like always, if you like this video or any of our videos, what should they do, babe?
Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share with a friend.
And if they're watching this on TV, which we do,
They need to go over to a tablet or on their phone and like us.
and we would appreciate it. We'll see you on our next program because we're on our way.